Hello, it's story time with Mrs. Atkinson. I've got my scarf on to keep myself nice and warm. I thought we would read a story that is under the sea, like commotion in the ocean. This one is called Winnie Under the Sea, which I love the Winnie stories. I know I've probably read a few. I might have even read this one. And I've got a good witch voice, so listen to my super witch voice. It was holiday time for Winnie the Witch and her big black cat, Wilbur. "Where will we go this year, Wilbur?" asked Winnie. She searched the internet and found a little island with blue sea, golden sand and coconut trees. The bright blue sea was full of beautiful fish. "Don't the fish look lovely, Wilbur?" she said. "They look delicious," thought Wilbur. "That's where we'll go," said Winnie. So she's looking at a book. She's looking at her internet to find a good spot for a holiday. She packed her suitcase, Wilbur jumped in onto her shoulder, and they zoomed up into the sky. At last, there was the island. It did look lovely. There she is. They landed on the golden sand and found a comfortable hut. I would love to stay there. It looks amazing, doesn't it? My own treasure island. Winnie put on her flippers and her goggles and dived into the water. Wilbur climbed a coconut tree. That was fun. Then he had a sleep. That was peaceful. Winnie was having a lovely time. The sea was full of fish and there were dolphins and turtles and coral. It was so beautiful. Winnie wanted Wilbur to see it too. "Wilbur," called Winnie, "come and see the fish. You'll love them." Wilbur wanted to see the fish. He put one paw in the water. Nasty, it was wet. "Meow," cried Wilbur. He hated getting wet. Then Winnie had a wonderful idea. She waved her magic wand and shouted, "Abracadabra!" And Wilbur was no longer a cat. Oh, what was he? What she turned him into? He was a catfish. Wilbur the catfish dived into the waves and swam away. That's a brilliant idea, Wilbur. Winnie watched him through her goggles. He chased some tiny fish, then he dived under a dogfish and played catch with a crayfish. Wilbur the catfish was having so much fun. Winnie wanted to be a fish as well. But she couldn't be a fish. She had to hold her magic wand. What could she be? Of course! Winnie waved her wand and shouted, "Abracadabra!" And she became an octopus with orange and yellow legs holding a magic wand. It was fun being an octopus. Winnie the octopus waved her 8 legs and floated through the seaweed, around the coral, over the rocks. Wilbur the catfish darted around her. Thousands of fish swam with them, tiny fish, big fish, and suddenly... A sea lion, look at that. The sea lion flipped its tail and Winnie lost her wand. Can you see it going down to the bottom of the ocean? She grabbed at it, but she missed it. A swordfish tried to spear it for her, but missed. A jellyfish nearly caught it, but missed. Down, down, down it sank into the wreck of an old sailing ship and disappeared. Well, that's it. How is she going to get back up? How is she going to turn back into a witch? Blithering blooms... I can't say that. Blithering broomsticks, wailed Winnie. And it sounded like bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble, 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 cried Wilbur. They didn't want to stay under the sea forever. Where was the magic wand? Stuck in the anchor? No. Under the ropes? No. Behind the big crab? No. In the treasure chest? Yes! Wilbur flipped it out, Winnie grabbed it, waved it 5 times and shouted, "Abracadabra!" And a witch and a cat floated back to the shore. "Oh, that was exciting, Wilbur," Winnie said. "Too exciting. We won't do that again. But it is beautiful under the sea." And there they are. Then Wilbur had another wonderful idea. A little yellow boat was bobbing on the waves. Winnie waved her magic wand, shouted, "Abracadabra!" And there, bobbing on the waves, was, what might she have turned the boat into? Was, clever, very clever, a yellow submarine, so they can go under the water as well. Winnie and Wilbur went on board. The fish swam up to the windows and looked in. "Oh, it's lovely under the sea, isn't it, Wilbur?" said Winnie. "It's lovely and dry in here," Wilbur thought. "Purr, purr, purr," he said. And that is the end of, look at those drawings, I think they're really good. Winnie and Wilbur under the sea. I wonder if they saw any of the creatures like the creatures in the commotion in the ocean. Okay, hope you enjoyed that lovely sea creature story. Bye!